Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today I am going to go a little bit back into my history. Before I was ever a YouTuber as the Grand Cat, before I was ever a world champion of card games, before I ever opened my own store, my own shop, I I had a background in film. I was a 3D animator, I was the head of 3D animation, and I worked for a little company. Well, I worked with a company called the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. And this is just a little insight into film and what an actor can be. So this is Fred Gwynne. This is from a TV show called The Munsters. You might have heard of it. It is kind of a sort of parody. Well, ran at the same time as The Addams Family. And we're just going to take a look at Fred's acting here, because within the first 10 seconds, he literally gives you everything you need to know about his character, the show, and what to expect. And it is absolutely amazing. So we're just going to play this through the first time. We're not going to watch the entire intro, just the part with Fred in it, because that's the best part, honestly. And we're just going to watch this from the beginning, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted. So that little part there, only 13 seconds in, and even half of that was the actual intro of like the Munsters, where it showed you the house and everything. But it shows you everything that you need to know about this show, and it's absolutely wonderful. Like, Fred is such an underrated actor. He's also been in many other things as well, but this is one of the things he's most known for. Now let's go ahead and watch this. Not the quality. We're going to watch this in a speed of 0.25. I've got the volume turned down because it can be very annoying to listen to music at 0.25 seconds. And we're just going to go over everything that the character does here. So the first thing, instead of opening the door and walking through it, he shows that he is a big bumbling buffoon. He looks like Frankenstein, obviously, and then after he clumbers through, so obviously he is incredibly strong, incredibly stupid, and he's idiotic. Only after he walks through, so he walks through the door confidently, then he looks around and he realizes the destruction that he's caused, and to show that he's worried, he puts his finger on his lips and he shakes his hand as if he's like worried. He's like, oh no, what have I done? What a horrible mistake. Oh, how am I going to clean this up? You know, and you can see the shaking of the hand there. And then he gets the realization of like, well, it doesn't matter. You know, he literally does a shrugs and like, well, it's done now. I can't change time back. I can't fix it. I guess this will just have to be fixed later. I'll pay for it or whatever. And then after that, he just goes to being blissfully happy. And look at the expression on the face, sticks the tongue out, tongue's waggling from side to side, and he does this swagger off screen, showing that he just does not care in the slightest. And it is amazing how an actor just portrays everything about the character. You know, he's just happy-go-lucky, he's a big dumb klutz, he worries about like, oh no, like, he's not a villainous creature. You know, he doesn't smash through the door and go, roar, any of this kind of thing. You know, he's like, oh no, what have I done? I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's finished. Okay, well, ha ha ha. And just walks off, wagging his tongue, sauntering away. It is absolutely amazing. It's also comedic genius, and it shows that this is a comedy. The guy is based on Frankenstein. He's obviously, a big klutz and, very jolly, happy-go-lucky fellow, and it's just amazing to see that all within the space of just a few seconds, because that's all you've got to get the interest from the viewer, and it's really just a showcase, a masterclass in acting. And I mean, obviously, go and check out Fred's entire work if you want to see like how good an actor he really is, but just that in that few seconds he can just bring you in and make you want to see, more about the character, and make you want to go like, okay, I can kind of get behind this guy. And it is such a masterclass in just how television, films, and etc. should be done. That is the way to introduce a character, and it's also just an amazing way to tell you everything you need to know about that character with no speaking involved, literally just through miming actions, and that is, you know, incredible acting. And that was all I wanted to say, folks, just a little insight into the Grand Cat's mind. So I hope you all enjoyed this little, well, review of the Munsters, most specifically on Fred. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you ever seen the Munsters? Is it the kind of thing that you'd be interested in checking out? Because weirdly, the Munsters is one of those things that just has never been remade. There has been plenty of remakes of the Addams Family. There's been the cartoon, there's been the movies, there's been Wednesday, obviously. Keeps coming back every so often. But Munsters, really think it was just the one-off. Very strange, very interesting. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.